You're useless. You're not even green.
You look rotten. Are you really even alive?
I like you the way you are. Seeing you blossom makes me happy.
You're making a difference in the world.
You are beautiful.
I brought them here to see the plant. I was like, a plant is getting bullied. Like, it's not normal.
I think it's an excellent project. To have something tangible that they can actually physically be a part of is, I think, going to be very powerful.
As the weeks passed, I started noticing that the one that was being bullied started kind of to droop.
While the plant that was being complimented, it was flourishing and beautiful.
It's raised the profile massively of different forms of bullying and the effects that bullying can have on people.
If it affects a plant, it can definitely affect other people.
How about this one?
I
Serie.
like it a lot.
Yeah, see how your words can change. Well, we don't really have that kind of test, right? We have measurements for a lot of things. We have measurements for even for the wind. We cannot see wind, right? But we have measurement for wings, how strong it is. We have measurement. We have rulers for the things we can see. But is there a measurement for our heart, for our mind? Is there any that kind of measurement? Really, we don't have, right? So actually we have no idea how the words coming out from our mouth, from our heart, coming from our mouth can affect others. Actually, it's that great. It's that difference. You can see one plant is almost dying, right? It's dying, and the other plant was flourishing and so beautiful just because people they put among the water, the same amount the water, same care to almost the same. The plants almost the same, and then one just keep telling them, "You're beautiful. I like you. You're so green. You grow beautifully. You will be a big tree. I love you." The other one, there's people just keep telling, "You're not even green." Did you hear that? You're so funny. So some recording even say, "You're not even green. You are not a plant. You are so ugly. You're stupid. You're idiot." Just keep talking like that. See the plants. So can you realize something? Wow, my words, when I'm talking to my brother, I told him, "You're an idiot." Maybe he really become an idiot, right? Sometimes when I was little, especially when I was young, when I did not like to study. So my father, a lot of times he would tell me, "You don't study, you become the just become the like janitor, okay? You're going to be in the manufacturer, you just sweep the floor," something like that. He would say something, those things is like prophesy my future, isn't it? It's like talking, he's like predicting my future. And if I really accept that into my heart, and then I will go to that direction. Did you see the plants? It works on the plants. So it will definitely work on people around you. That's what I believe. So when you're, from now on, when you talk to your brothers or people around you, really say positive things. Say positive things. And when they receive into their heart, they will change. Your one word could change them. Okay? Okay, so I'm thinking about, so that's what we're talking about, the words coming out from our mouth, right? That's from us to the plants or to rice, to the things we can see, something like that. Oh, you know, even no matter what I was doing, a lot of times I gave it hands-on prayers, say nice things to the things I'm doing, and then because of this, because I know my word has power. But that's me, right? That's you. That's a human, right?
Yes.
A human, wow, even we say something, we have some sort of power. Remember last time we talked about you use the words to connect with others, right? Now I'm going to tell you a story. The words not just connect with each other. Actually, it depends on who says the word. The words have different powers.
Yes.
See, in this picture, you see it's a manufacturer, right? There's a worker inside. I'm
Yeah.
going to tell you a story about the Samsung CEO. His name is Kyung-hee Lee. It was a long time ago. So he was the CEO of Samsung from 1987 to 2008. That was about 21 years. 21 years. So it's a long time, right? When he was the CEO of Samsung, he really take care of Samsung, and he went to different departments a lot. He just check on different departments a lot and walk everywhere all the time to check on the workers. And there was one day during lunch break, he was, scouting everywhere, and he went to the warehouse because of lunchtime. So everybody went to lunch, right, for 1 hour, 12 to 1 o'clock. So he was over there. He saw one worker over there. The worker's name is Hin Yong. And then he saw him. Hey, so he stopped, but Hin Yong did not know this is a CEO, King Hee Lee, because he's a janitor. So the CEO went to him and said, "Hey, what are you doing here?" He said, "Oh, I'm a janitor here, so I'm cleaning out now because the workers, they're out to lunch, so now the warehouse is empty. It's easier to clean. So when they're going lunch, then I come to clean up." Though then the CEO was thinking, wow, this worker, this young man, he worked very hard while everybody's taking a break. He is working. Wow, this young man is something else. Wow, I need to encourage him. So he turned around, talked to his secretary. His secretary, CEO always have somebody following him around, right?
Yes.
So yeah, his secretary was following him. So he talked to his secretary. Okay, write down his name, Hin Yong, and then write down his name. Tomorrow, he will become the head of the cleaning department. He's not a janitor anymore. Wow, then this janitor, he was so happy. He heard that he couldn't believe his ears, and he couldn't believe he met the CEO of his company, right? He just busy at work all the time. He did not really pay attention, see who's the CEO, especially his janitor and CEO is far away from him, right? He never imagined he would meet the CEO. But guess what? The next day when he came to the company, guess he's still a janitor or he's the head of department, the manager.
The head of department?
Yeah, he become a manager, right?
Yeah.
Why? Why? Because the CEO of Samsung, he says so. Because his words have power. His words have power. Because he's the CEO. He's like the owner. Actually he was a founder of Samsung. So you think about it. He can say something like that. So will it be fulfilled or not? It will be fulfilled, right? So when you connect to somebody like that, and you connect to a drug dealer, the result is different, right? Your life will be changed. So this janitor, his life is changed forever. He's not a janitor anymore. Isn't that right? So even a company's CEO, a CEO of one company has such power. Did you see that? And remember last time we talked about Helen Keller?
Yes.
She was mute and blind, but later on she learned how to speak. She learned everything from her teacher, Anne Sullivan, right? Before she met her teacher, she was struggling. She could not speak. She was she was having the tantrum all the time because she would not understand people around her. She lived in a miserable life. But after she met the teacher gave her, I believe, it's unlimited love. Uh, the just so valuable. The teacher is very valuable teacher. She taught her everything to speak. You saw the video last time, right? How she teach the Helen Keller. So when Helen Keller connect to Anne Sullivan, then her life changed, right? Remember, she even graduated from college and she wrote 12 books, isn't it? So I I'm over 50 years old. I have not written any books yet. So but she wrote 12 books. So it's really something else. But if without Anne Sullivan, what do you think Helen Keller's life would be like? It's right miserable all her life, right? Her life would be miserable all the way. So it depends on, yes, she opened her heart to the teacher. Yes, she connect to the teacher. That's why she changed. Her life changed because her heart connect to the teacher, right? Just like a while ago, this Samsung story, because the janitor connect to the CEO. That's why his life changed. Okay, so it depends on who you connect to and what kind of words from that person you become a different person. Now I'm going to show you a real story. Okay, so watch this.
I was so shocked. I was so shocked.
It was not supposed to happen again, but 19-year-old Nick Jansen attended his second funeral in just 5 months, all because of a toxic opioid he calls pure evil. Fentanyl killed his 20-year-old brother Brandon in March, and he's certain it killed his girlfriend Guinevere Staden last month.
It just grabs hold of your mind. It destroys you, and you can't beat it. Like, people think, oh, I'm going to try this once, and they think they're invincible to addiction, and they think they can just get around it, and they think they're better than other people. They think they can just, they don't think they're like everyone else. They think, oh, I'm stronger than them. But that's not the case. The drug doesn't care who you are. It's going to take you. And I believe that's what happened to her.
Wow, what do you think?
They were under drug addiction.
Yes, it's addiction. But why? See, his girlfriend already saw what happened to his brother, right? The fentanyl already killed his brother. But how come his girlfriend will do it too? Because she felt, okay, I won't get addicted. I just try one time. It won't hurt me. Okay. And I'm higher than this. I'm not like others. That will not happen to me. So who did she connect to? Serie. Did she connect to her boyfriends? Her boyfriend keep telling her, don't do it, right? Of course, he told her, don't do it. My brother, look at my brother. But did her heart connect to her boyfriend's heart? No, right?
No.
Who did she connect to? She connect to herself, right?
Yes,
she
herself.
believed herself. Yeah, she believed herself. Oh, I will not get addicted. Just one time. I'm not like others. It won't happen to me. Something like that. That's what her boyfriend said, right? Her boyfriend said that's what she believed. But the drug, fentanyl, is very, very addictive. It already killed over 500,000 Americans. Can you believe that? They killed so many people. So many people got addicted to it. And there are over 1 million people addicted to this drug. So it's very addictive and it's very deadly. It's easy to get overdosed. It's so dangerous. But when you connect to yourself, she's connect to herself, right? If we really say who she connect to. She did not connect to anybody. She didn't speak to anybody, or when her boyfriend told her about don't do it, she say, "Oh no, it's okay for me. I won't. I'm not like your brother."